Jade got dive, of course. That's what everybody gets. And we'll see who's going to have. X Black says, may the better team lose. Well, we'll see what happens. Croak trying to get in there. Going to use his M2. Not going to hit. A little bit of poke coming out as usual. There's the leap in. Going to use the E to do a bit of damage. Going to leap out. There's the stun combo onto him. The counter camouflage doing a lot of damage onto him from Uldur. And now the sphere is up. Who's going to be able to get it? I'm not sure who that went to. It might have went to the red team, I think. There's the incapacitate. There's the EX. The stun. There's so much damage. And here comes now the counter. Oh, not able to trigger the counter. Good turn there at the last second. I think that was wise. Here comes another incapacitate combo. And actually he has his aura. But good stands of time to counter that. And not so much counter pressure on, the bubble onto Pearl. So Pearl getting taken down dangerously low. Here's going to be a combo again. Wisely waits, puts the counter pressure on a Croak. They're going to be able to get it using the bubble to protect it. And then here's that counter pressure damage again with that incapacitate setup. Is going to hit the trance though, and they have the silence charged up. It is going to hit onto Pearl. Pearl going to dash away, or dive away rather, as Croak does get to incapacitate in the stun. The shield going to come out. Deceit onto the blue Croak. There's the stun now, and a bit of the pressure coming out. And the blue team Croak is taken down. Pearl is going to be able to hit the trance, but now so much damage coming out. She's going to dive away. Be able to heal up just a little bit. Let's see what she's going to be able to do here. 2v1. Gets the silence, but taking quite a bit of damage here from the Uldur. The E's going to hit, doing a bit of damage. Here comes the Deceit. The bubble pushing away. The counter not going to go. And there's the stun leaping away. Barely survives. The space is going to get the kill. I actually did not expect that much damage from the M1E combo follow-up with the Croak. So Void King, and I can't remember his name. Void King and Jester. Why do I forget that every time? Jester's the easy one. So Void King Jester taking the first round. Wow, I was not expecting that. So right now the Croaks have the same build. And Pearl's probably going to take the, I think there's the charged one with the, I can't remember what it's called. But most Pearls often take that. I cannot believe that. Uldur feels like a punchy Pearl, but Pearl is already Pearl. That is true. I think Uldur does do a bit more damage to the M1, so no camouflage able to happen quite yet. Couple M1s coming out, pushing him back. There's the silence, though. Both teams going to fall back a little bit. M2 coming out. Who's going to get the first combo? Wow, it seemed like that was broken already, but it is going to be able to get the stun. The heal's coming out now. Going to be able to push back the Croak as Croak tried to initiate. There's the stun. The shield coming out, though, to stop the stun. And here it comes. So there's the EX. There's the stun. There's the damage onto Uldur. This time able to take the healer down to half health. Good job here. But now here's the counter initiation. Big damage coming out there onto the blue team healer. That is Pearl. And now we see another counter initiation. They're able to get the Croak down very, very low. And now they have great position on the bubble. They get the bubble 90% health to 30% health. Not able to get that incapacitate stun combo set up from the Croak. As Uldur putting out a couple M1s. Will they be able to get it? He leaps it! Not going to get it. A couple cancels there, but it's not going to matter. The bubble coming out. Pearl's going to jump around. Here's the ultimate. Is going to get the stun. Stands a time onto Pearl. Pearl has her staff charged up. There's the damage, though, onto Croak. Croak taken down finally and is killed. And now Uldur going to be the last one alive. Gets the petrify, but able to heal back up now. Going to leap in, taking a bit of damage. And Pearl just grabbing... All UR orbs belong to us. You are not ever going to get a chance for a comeback, is what Pearl is saying as he leaps away. Good. Wow. And then uses the Q to avoid it. I was going to say, that's so smart. Good patience there by Croak to not go into it, but good patience by Croak. I'm sorry, by Uldur to wisely set up the block there. So that was a really good play. Grabs a couple health orbs. So Uldur doing a really good job of staying alive. But now the goop and the slow taking so much damage there from it's going to have to space in. Uses the time bender. There's the ultimate. Going to use his ulto to avoid the damage. Gets the stun. A little bit of pressure now. Gets silenced. Will he be able to 2v1 this? This would be the craziest 2v1 we've ever casted as he uses the bubble. There's the EX. Pushes him back into the goo. This is going to be very difficult for him to come back. Good EX bubble there. I almost never use the EX bubble. That was so smart from the Pearl to push into the goo of death. And they end up taking the next round. So First round goes to the red team, second round goes to the blue team. This seems to be pretty even. And this is where we now see some difference here in the play. So this one, Jungle Toad, the heal. This one is the camouflage reset, I believe. Noxious Lunge, yeah. And to me, when you're setting up those combos a lot, that or getting the cooldown, not resetting, but getting the cooldown lower is really important. So Jade uses the space, so that way she has a silence right off the start. Uldur cancels his Q, so she'll be able to get that hit right away if she's able to. The Q cooldown might be back up. We'll have to see. Good counter there from Pearl, though. Pearl going to now dive away, trying to get some pressure off of herself. Not sure who got that orb there. I think that went to the red team, as Uldur already has, holy cow, so much energy. But the pushback, not going to really be able to get that combo follow-up now, as the red team Croak taking a bit of damage from that silence. There's the incapacitate. There's the stun. Doesn't have the EX to follow up, so they're just going to take as much damage as they can. Croak used his R there to heal up a little bit, taking a little bit of pressure off of his Pearl having to heal him, and I think Pearl ended up stealing that there, so good job. Here comes the incapacitate. Not able to hit the stun onto the Pearl as they come up here around the corner. The M2 coming out, trying to heal a little bit here for the blue team. Croak, Pearl taking a bit of damage. There's the leap onto him. The Petrify, though, and the counter is going to get triggered. Able to dive away. The silence not going to get hit. I thought he was going to cast it right away. There's the ultimate onto Uldur. Uldur doesn't have his ultimate or his leap away, so takes the damage. A lot of pressure being put on, and Croak is a little bit out of position, though. Gets the shield, as Pearl is going to... No, it looks like the red team ends up stealing it. Here comes the combo. There's the stun into the ultimate. So good job. Wasn't able to get into a position to really use her EX bubble, but instead use her ult. So that was a good play. However, she's taking a lot of pressure now from this Croak, taking down dangerously low. Here's the ultimate. It is going to be put onto the Croak, not onto the Pearl, though. And Pearl was kind of the target that they needed to get. So now this has come back very close, 35% to 60%, but honestly, the Pearl is very low, so it's actually a very close round. The health percentages are lying. There's the incapacitate. Will they get the follow-up? There's the stun, the EX. He leaps out! So a little bit mistimed. Not going to get the damage. That's a big deal here. Will they be able to counter-initiate? Well, they're going to be able to get the incapacitate. There's the stun. Just going to follow up the damage. Gets the kill, as the healer was not able to heal as he was incapacitated. So wise play there by Woozak and X-Black to not use the combo and instead just use the incapacitate for the incapacitate. Now here's the follow-up. There's the ultimate. He decides not to throw him into the goo. Throws him into the team, and they get the kill. Man, this is a really fun matchup to watch. I like these double Croak matchups. You never know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, these huge bursts of damage come out, and it's a great swing. So let's see. What is the chat saying? We have a couple emotes. Nothing too crazy right now. They'll blow up. Somebody posted a link. Is that link all right? Is that an okay link? If it's an okay link, I don't mind. But as long as it's not like damaging people or something. So here we go. Again, Pearl diving in so that way she has the charge. A little bit of feelers coming out. And wow, that M1 does so much damage. That shocks me every time. So Pearl takes a little bit of damage. There's the stun. And a huge turnaround on the blue team Croak. Blue team Croak taken down to almost 1 bar of health. He's able to leap away, though, as he gets the shield. And they get the center orb. So is not going to get killed. The double silence, good job there. But the incapacitate, the stun doesn't hit. The E, though, does hit from Uldur. And Uldur putting a bit of damage on the Croak. Croak having to retreat. The counter coming out. And Pearl going to have to retreat now. Does get the silence, going to get the pushback. Very good play there, so not end up taking too much damage. But the incapacitate missing here for the blue team Croak. So red team has a very strong advantage right now with 74% to 60%, and a lot of that damage being onto the blue team Croak. And there's the incapacitate, the ultimate coming out. Not going to follow up quite yet, as the ult does finish, does quite a bit of damage. The Deceit is out. Not going to hit, though. So this is going to be rough to follow. Blue team Croak almost killed. There's a stun follow-up with a little bit of heals. He's going to take him down dangerously low. The bubble shield is now done. And the red team gets the orb. So the blue team needed that badly, as Croak is taken down so low. He's going to use his stealth, trying to get away. Not able to get to incapacitate. Going to go in on the Uldur. Uldur is going to be fine, though, as Croak tries to help out. So the camouflage coming out from both of them again. Able to get one of those small healing orbs is the blue team Croak, as Pearl grabs that one. So going to use the EX space onto it, and it looks like blue team might have got that one. No, red team ends up getting that one, I'm pretty sure. Incapacitate coming out. There's the stun, the big damage. He's going to space away, though. The blue team Croak is killed. However, will Pearl be able to clutch this? This is a character who can 2v1, especially in this situation where there is so much low health on the enemy team. So she really, though, needs to survive into that sudden death. The sudden death is what's going to be able to do it for her. Oh, there's the stun, the incapacitate combo. She's going to leap away, is going to be able to heal up a little bit. Here comes the ultimate, uses her EX, not going to hit on either one of them. There's the combo, and she's taken out. If she was only able to survive a little bit longer and get the sudden death ooze, I think that could have been a possibility for her to get back. But the red team ends up evening it out 2 rounds to 2. Sorry, I had to take a quick drink there. This has been an awesome round to watch. This is probably the closest round we've watched, if I'm not mistaken. Every other round has been pretty close to a blowout, and this is the first time we've had an even round after 4. So Old Doer going to be doing a little bit of pressure. The bubble coming out to try to mitigate some of that pressure. Blue team Croak trying to go up on the red team Croak, but they're going to reposition. Here comes the stun. Not a whole lot of follow-up. The E just missing. The sphere has now spawned. The bubble being used to try to zone it, but then the counter bubble from the Old Doer. So I think the red team ended up grabbing that. Red team has a pretty strong energy advantage right now. As you see Pearl taking a ton of damage. There's the ultimate, gonna get the stun. He's gonna leap, he being the blue Croak, gonna leap in though, but Pearl taken down dangerously low. The counter does hit. She's getting taken down, the incapacity. He's gotta follow up. Pearl's able to get away though, and is able to heal. Uses the bubble to dodge that E. Good job there, as the Deceit is just barely gonna miss, but the Petrify hits, and now the red team Croak taken down a little bit. Pearl taking a bit of pressure. The EXM1 coming out. Here comes the Croak. She's going to dive away. The incapacitate coming out. Good job by the bubble. Not able to follow up. The silence is going to hit. The incapacitate. The stun. A ton of damage coming out of the red team Croak, and Croak is killed. Pearl literally had like 10 health for I don't know how long, and they end up getting the kill onto Pearl. So here comes the counter pressure onto Pearl. She uses her shield so that way she isn't killed. Gets the pushback, and now blue team Croak putting in the counter pressure. The counter goes off. She's going to heal her back up. Gets the silence. The ultimate coming out. The Petrify is not going to be enough, though, I don't think. And there's the kill. What a turnaround here from the blue team. X-Black and Woozak. Good job by X-Black surviving on Pearl. Come on, guys. That was an awesome round. You got to give it up for them there. I'm looking to see what chat says right now. We got a couple wow faces from this. This is great. What an awesome, awesome round so far. I can't believe it, guys. This is really exciting. And this is a pretty cool matchup. I like seeing this Croak versus Croak. It's really cool, really fun, a lot of dynamic swings. These guys are both really good. So, okay, back into the action here as Pearl taken down dangerously low. Good silence on the invisible Croak, and he's not going to be able to get that incapacitate stun combo. I think the red team ended up getting that orb. There's the incapacitate, the silence now follow up. There's the stun onto the red team Croak, and the dash in. Will we be able to get the combo is the question. There's the silence, and just misses. Oh no, okay, he ended up hitting the orb, not, and there's the kill. He ended up hitting the sphere to extend his invisibility. That was pretty cool. I think that's what happened. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, it sounded like it hit, but it didn't really affect him. That's why I was confused. There's the blind, though, using the EX blind, which is good. And Old Doer now going to be by himself. There's the stun. There's the ultimate. The follow-up, oh, mistimed it a little bit, so it didn't get maximum damage, which is unfortunate, but puts him right into the bubble. Is going to space away. And you can't really get away from... You cannot get away from a Croak that easily. So Croak's still on him. Old Doer's now got his back to the ooze. There's the silence. This is going to be very difficult. Good pushback, though. There's the EX bubble. Not going to get hit. So the Croak coming in. Going to get petrified. Good smart play here by Void King. Is going to put some counter pressure on. There's the bubble from him. But there's the incapacitate. There's the combo in the stun. And they're going to finish it. Really good fight there from Old Doer. Smart plays there. This guy just really knows his character well, but not enough versus 2 players. It's so hard to win 2v1 in this game. It is, and it happens, but it's hard. It really have to outplay them just amazingly. So the red team needs to take a couple victories here. The matches have been so close. Like, it's not even like this has been a blowout. The score 4-2 does not, I think, give testament to what has been happening this game, as the red team just short of getting kills a couple times, not able to finish them off. So we'll see what they're able to do. There's the stun. There's the E. The M1's a lot of damage coming out. The counter isn't triggered, so this is big. The EX going to be able to take the middle. So good use of the bubble. There's the stun. The silence. The stun. Or I'm sorry, the incapacitate and the stun. A lot of damage out onto this Oldur. Oldur take it down very low. Here comes the chase now. Will the chase be enough? And there is the kill onto Oldur. That might be it for this red team. It looks like Croak is going to give up. And, oh, they ended up leaving. Wow, forfeiting. So, I think a little upset on how that went, but to be honest, wow, that was a really close game.